Test. Test. Southwest High School, Bartley, Nebraska, 1039 The Hawk. We're online at highplanesradio.net and the 1039 The Hawk app, and on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel as well. Rich Barnett, and look who I get at the game tonight to do a little broadcast to the one and only Greg Tetley. How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing great. Good night for this. Nice arena. Can't beat being out here.
Without a doubt, big guy. Yeah, boy, it's been a tough week weather-wise, hasn't it?
It has. It's nice in the gym, but outside, I don't want to be out there right now.
It's cold son of a gun, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but I look for a good game tonight. Should be good and warm in here. Both teams pretty competitive. Arapahoe's a little young, maybe not quite the size, but they do have the speed to make up for it. So we'll see how the game progresses. They've seen each other once, so it's always tough the second time around.
Yeah, you're down in Arapahoe, live down there in that area, and I know Coach Blackmore is a great guy. I really enjoyed talking to him. Coach Strand on the boys' side as well. And yeah, Arapahoe girls lost a tough one in Wilcox-Tordworth last night. Watched them a little bit of the cattle trail. A couple of returnees they're mixing in some younger kids as well, and I fully expect after Christmas they play a few more games and everything. They're going to be all right.
I think they will be. They just got to get a little experience for those younger girls on the bench. That without the JV this year, lack of numbers, makes it tough to get those girls experience. But you get a few games where unfortunately you get down a few points. They can get them in there and get some work, but. Look for them second half of the season to be pretty tough, I think.
Yeah, you lose a big body and Hope Kohler on the inside, a big 6 foot post, near 6 foot post. You lose a Gentry Warner. You lose a Tracy Roskop. I see Tracy's at the ball game. She's doing a great job swimming at UNK. You lose a Riley Ball. All those girls not playing with the team this year. That takes away a lot of girls who did play last year.
Well, that's a lot of minutes from the last season and season before that. You lose a ton of experience, and trying to regroup after that, Coach has got a rebuilding year, but he's doing well with them right now. A win here tonight puts him to 500 for the Christmas break, and that's what he's looking for, is improving every game, just like every coach, and I think he's seeing that out of his young players.
Southwest, of course, had a good cattle trail tournament, went 2-1, lost a tough one to Maywood Hay Center, came back and really played Alma well. They had one of the best first halves I've seen in a long time, led that halftime 34-21. Alma flipped the script, went from a zone to a man, and that really, Southwest did not adjust very well at all, and Alma rallied to win that game. But the Cardinals are 5-0, so they didn't lose a chopped liver.
Yeah, exactly. You play the tough teams early on, you can only benefit from that, and a loss like that will come back to help you in the long run. You learn a different defense, you learn how to play that man, and come the second half, they'll adjust better, and if they play them again, it'll be a tighter ball game.
Game 1 of 2 here at Southwest High, and these teams almost ready to wrap up their pre-Christmas schedule. I know Southwest has at Southern Valley next Tuesday. Arapahoe, I know, has a holiday tournament they're going to be playing in coming up after Christmas. We've got our national anthem back with the tip-off. Starting lineups, Arapahoe and Southwest coming up shortly. 1039 The Hawk. We're back here at 2 Southwest High. It's Arapahoe and Southwest girls starting lineups. First of all, for the Arapahoe Warriors, head coach Preston Blackmore. Their lineup, number 14, Emerson Swanson, a 5'6" senior. Number 22, Berkeley Warner, a 5'8" junior. Number 15, Naomi Gutierrez, a 5'10" junior. Number 12, Candace Carpenter, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 10, Sabrina Jacobson, a 5'9" junior. For the Rough Riders of Southwest High, their starting lineup will be at number 12, Bailey Truxa, 5'8" senior. Number 14, Bryn Lampy, a 5'6" junior. Number 22, Kaylin Barnett, a 5'7" senior. 32, Karen Elms, a 6' freshman. And number 31, Annika Nelms, a 5'11" freshman. That both the freshmen are starting in this one for the first time. That hasn't happened all year. And, boy, it's always nice in basketball, Greg, when you have a little size, huh?
It really does. It's going to make a big difference tonight. I think the main thing here is they can work the ball inside a little bit with the height advantage, establish that inside game, open up the outside shot for Barnett and a couple of the other guards. Should be a good night for them if they can do that. But look for Arapahoe to be scrappy. They're fast, they're quick, and they can cover some ground.
Without a doubt. Now, on our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel, bear with me, folks. Running the camera by myself. I got a scoreboard to boot. Let's see if I can do it. And thank God Greg's here to kind of help me out a little bit. He'll do a great job.
We'll get this through tonight. No problem.
You bet. It'll be Truxa and Jacobson in midcourt, and the Rough Riders win the tap, going right to left on the offense. Kaylin Barnett runs against an early zone look, 2-3 zone. Barnett baseline left side. Lampy has it left side, return pass to Barnett. Covered up baseline. Now it's Annika Elms, a swing now to Truxa. High post now to Karen Elms. Barnett looking nowhere to go out front now to Truxa. The lob to Annika Elms, not high enough, but you got a 6-footer. You got to lob it high.
Got to get it up there for the girl to go after. Don't want it down low. They'll tip it out of there every time.
And I'm going to say it was no touch. Arapahoe will get it back, and the full court pressure applied by the Rough Riders. Emerson Swanson, been around for a long time. A tip pass. Barnett with a steal. Jumpers off the glass and good, and it's 2-0 Southwest.
Quick steal there. Get the points on the board. Press is working well.
Got to handle that press. Both teams got to handle that press. Berkeley Warner across the timeline. They break it. Block shot Annika Nelms that goes off of Berkeley out of bounds. We'll go back to Southwest.
Nice defense there, getting back on that fast break. Getting the hand up, not reaching. Good job.
Here come the Rough Riders with a 2-0 lead. We're just underway. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank. Rough Riders in the half-court set. Bryn Lampy has it left side. Skip past to Truxa. Open three. Right side's on the way. Missed it. And hits the top of the backboard. Goes over. And the Arapahoe will get it back.
So far, teams are a little jittery. You know, it's early in the year. A lot of youngsters.
2-2-1 full court pressure applied by Southwest. Swanson in backcourt. Gets a return pass across the timeline. Got a pass tipped away. Double team near that Southwest bench. And now Berkeley Warner. Jacobson looking inside. Now it's Warner. They got Gutierrez in that low block. Kick out, long three. Berkeley Warner is on the way and buried the three. Arapahoe is on the board for the first time in a 3-2 ball game.
Nice stroke on that shot.
Rough Riders have it back in the half court, 3-2. We're 90 seconds into the first quarter. Nelms inside. Nelms to Nelms off the glass and good. It's a 4-3 lead. Thanks, Greg.
I got you covered here.
I tell you, keeping book and keeping track of camera and everything is holy smokes. Swanson going to be a double dribble called against Emerson backcourt and go back to Southwest with the turnover with 6:16 left. We're going to make you into a Hollywood cameraman in no time, aren't we?
I don't know about that, but we're trying.
Off the inbound, Trucks are right near Coach Blackmore. Coach Watson over there on the bench for Southwest. Lob to Annika Nelms. One power dribble, lost it, picked up at the backside by Karen Elms, and a reaching foul is going to be called against Berkeley Warner. That will be her first and team foul. Number one, that's her first foul of the ball game right there.
Got 2 minutes into the game, first foul. That's a good sign for the officials.
Inbounds pass by Trucks, a 4-3 ball game. Inbounds pass Barnett, 15-footers on the way, shot it short. Loose ball picked up by Southwest. New life on the pass. It's Barnett on a high pass off the glass and rolls in. 6-3 on the putback that time.
Nice use of the backboard on that shot.
And it's out of bounds as Arapahoe turns the ball over. 6-3 Rough Riders. Again, if you're Coach Blackmore, just settle down your half court. Just run your stuff. Keep passing until somebody gets open.
Yeah, you've got to settle down there. Take your time. Work it around. Get in a hurry. Your turnovers start. You turn it over too many times, you're not going to be in a game very long.
Are you ready for Christmas, big guy?
Not even close.
I haven't bought a thing. Thank gosh the wife has. The lob inside. Kieran Elms off the glass, missed it. Rebound inside by Carpenter, and one and done. Was that time for Southwest. Berkeley Warner the other way, and tipped away from behind by Barnett, and it goes out of bounds to South, and Arapahoe will get it right back.
Good defense there. Both of them getting back, getting onto the play. That's good job on D.
6-3 ball game as Arapahoe basketball with Jacobson on the inbounds pass. Out front out of Warner. One of the three in the pass. That'll be a good call for the walk. Lampy got it there just at the last second, or Emerson was going to chuck a three that time, and the walking violation.
Yep, got herself in the air. No place to go.
Turnover going back to once again to Southwest. Greg's helped me with the camera, and I dropped the ball that time. Pass inside to Barnett. Got inside, dribbled out of traffic, no shot. 6-3 ball game. Lampy, the reverse of basketball. Truxa, top of the circle, now to Lampy in the half court. Annika Nelman driving baseline. Going to be a hand check on the baseline, I think, against Sabrina Jacobson. I think they called 10 that time.
I believe they got 10. Yeah, they got 10 on that one underneath.
That'll be her first team foul number 2 against, once again, Arapahoe off the Nelms. Now it's Lampy fell down. Hopefully didn't hit her head, but she got knocked to the ground. That'll be team foul number 3 against the Warriors. This time it will be.
I believe it's on Swanson this
time. Emerson got her first, yep. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3 off the inbounds. Trucks a baseline jumper just side the three-point line's on the way and good. And it counted at a chance at a.
No, I think they're going to call it after the shot on the rebound.
After the shot, Greg, that time. So it's an 8-3 Rough Rider lead. Update my scoreboard. So Southwest will get the ball back underneath.
Yep, it's on number 10 for Arapahoe that time. Had a little hand in the back on one of Arapahoe's or Southwest girl and gave her a little push to get to the ball.
Don't see that all the time where you get the bucket and then after the foul call and get it right back. Don't see that many times.
Not very often.
Second foul against Sabrina Jacobson. Fourth, the team foul against Arapahoe in the quarter. 8-3 Rough Riders with the basketball. Lampy has it. Open, and when she walks, she got to look in front of her. There was nobody in front of her.
Nobody there.
Yeah, one trouble, and she went out of shot, but the walking violation, Arapahoe will get it back. Warriors against that three-quarters court press. Emerson Swanson across the timeline. Not a good pass. Nelm's right there. A loose ball. Lead pass down
good
court.
Look.
Lampy, a little head and shoulder fake off the glass and good. It's 10-3.
Great look on that pass. Wide open underneath. Nice pass.
10-3 Rough Riders. That pressure is causing turnovers. Berkeley Warner right in front of us here. Swanson has it. On the dribble, and we're going to have a hand check. It's going to be called against Lampy. Good call right there. That'll be the first team foul against Southwest in the quarter.
That's one of the points of emphasis. They wanted that hand check call, especially if they're trying to drive this year. One hand's good. You get two on them, it's going to be an instant contact.
And that's the first against Lampy. Again, her first. Warriors in the half court. Swanson has the top of the circle on the Berkeley Warner. Lob inside. Oh, it's a bullet that time. Hit the rim. Loose ball. Inside. I feel a jump ball. Smell a jump ball coming up, and it would be possession error going back to Arapahoe.
You can always figure that's going to be a jump ball 9 times out of 10 with the rugby scrum. 10-3
ball game. Rough Riders looking for their 4th win of the season. Inbounds pass Jacobson looking for cutters. Baseline now. The return pass knocked away by Barnett, and it goes off of Southwest out of bounds. And we'll see subs in the ball game as Allison Van Pelt will check in for the first time. For head coach Dennis Hengen. Off the inbounds. Jacobson looking for blue shirts on the inside. Out front, Sage Larson, a newcomer in the ballgame, a sophomore for the ballgame. And picked away by Van Pelt. Trucks it the other way. 1-on-1 with Berkeley Warner. And Warner picked her pocket. Here comes Arapahoe. And they're going to call Trucks, I think, on a hand check on going down the far sideline. That'll be her first. That's the second team foul against Southwest in the quarter.
Got to keep that forearm back. Get it out there on them when they're coming down that drive.
10-3 ball game. Southwest with the lead in the opening quarter. We're just about the halfway point. Larson out front, out Berkeley Warner. Giving Emerson Swanson a break on this last couple of possessions. Larson against the zone. Warner, free throw line. Now Larson top of the circle. They post up Jacobson. Wide pass, just couldn't quite catch that time. Greg goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she's got to get that bounce pass in there a little quicker, get it into her, give her time to get control of it.
10-3 Rough Riders were below that 4-minute mark here, first quarter, first to 2 here on KI on 103.9 The Hawk, and also our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Skip pass, Trucks, a 3 ball is going to be on the way, in and out, tough break that time. Berkeley Warner on the defensive board. Warner weaves away through traffic, coast to coast, layups on the way, missed it. Loose ball, gonna have another jump ball. This time possession arrow goes back to Southwest.
Got to stop ball on that. Defense has got to step up, put a stop to the ball coming down court. Leave her open, drive to the middle.
A 10-3 Southwest lead at 3:35 left in the quarter. Van Pelt has it, high post, too high of a pass, believe it or not, for Nelms. And a turnover going back to Arapahoe. Larson the other way in right-handed dribble. Berkeley Warner spots up from three. It's going to be a little bit wide left. Arapahoe, nice save underneath. Jumpers on the wing, good. Tough shot by Jacobson that time on the putback that time, Greg.
Nice job getting up above, keep it above your head inside, put it up off the glass.
10-5. Score updates brought to you by MMB Bank, and we have a double dribble call going to be called against Southwest.
Yep, got caught in between pass on that one.
And here we go, 3-minute mark.
Looks like Strand and Swanson check back in the game for Arapahoe on that timeout.
Emma, the young freshman. You think she's going to be as tall as Dad one of these days?
I would bet they're hoping.
Oh, my gosh. Just have a 6'5" post in there. Holy smokes. Turnover. Here comes Barnett the other way with Swanson back. 1-on-1. Pull-up jumper from 7 off the glass. Too strong. Rebounded by Arapahoe. Right idea to use glass. Just shot it too hard that time.
Good idea. Just a little strong off the windows. It'll come around.
Berkeley Warner the other way. Now Swanson. Emma Strand baseline. 3 is going to be on the way. Missed it. Backside rebound. Jacobson. And runs it down in the corner. 10-5.
Another 3.
Emerson Swanson, long rebound. Kaylin Barnett. Lead pass to Allison Van Pelt. Her layup's going to be on the way and good. Nice job.
Nice job.
Transition that time by Van Pelt. And it's now 12-5 ball game.
Good job of looking up the court on that pass on that fast break.
12-5 ball game, and Arapahoe with the basketball right back. 2-minute mark coming up. Swanson has the top of the circle. Now to Jacobson, 3-ball, top of the circle, missed it. Rebound. Karen Elms had it, went off of Emma Strand out of bounds, and goes back to Southwest. We're starting to get some viewers piled up here, Mr. Tedling, and some folks maybe can't make it to the game tonight. We have folks listening around the state, around the country, listening and watching, I should say.
That's a good spot for them in this cold weather. If they can't get out here, stay home and enjoy the ball game on the internet.
Brandon Lampy will check back in. Kaylin Barnett will sit. Lineup right now is Truxa, also Lampy, Atlee Nelms in the ballgame, Asia Gallegos as well, and also Allison Van Pelt for Southwest. High post to Nelms, Lampy. Truxa has it, right side, now Lampy.
Good job working around the perimeter of that zone defense.
On a wing right side now, it's Truxa on the dribble, tries to split the defenders, lost the handle, goes out of bounds, and no touch, goes back to Rapo with a minute 42 left in the quarter.
Dribble it right off the front of her foot and out of bounds on that one.
12-5 ball game. Minute 42 left here. Arapahoe and Southwest meeting for the first time. Could be the first of 2 meetings. You never know. Warner got away from Lampy. Lead pass down court off the hand of Gutierrez that time. If the pass is on the money, it's a layup.
Yeah, it's an easy 2 there. It's a good idea, just a little strong.
Minute 37 left in quarter number 1. Rough Riders that 7-point lead. Van Pelt has it left side. Out front now Lampy swinging out of Truxa right side on the dribble. Inside Atlee Nelms. Now it's Van Pelt jumper, a little floater baseline, missed it, rebounded by Jacobson. Poked away by Van Pelt. Lampy the other way, shot up and missed. Rebound by Van Pelt. Can she get it back out? Lampy finally does, falls down, and I have another jump ball coming up. It's going to go back to Arapahoe.
Should have put the ball up on the first time when the big girl had it in the middle. She just didn't want to have the confidence there. Nice pass, just couldn't get it to go off glass.
12-5 ball game, and Southwest goes back to the pressure. Berkeley Warner off the inbounds. Coach Blackmore got to be ecstatic about this first quarter. Against this pressure, it's just a 7-point ball game. Whip pass backside open. Jumpers on the way. Missed a bunny that time from 2 feet. Another jump ball coming. We might set a record for the way things are going, Greg. Goes back to Southwest.
Looks like a little rugby scrum breaking out every now and then down there.
It sure does. So Barnett back in the ballgame. Bailey Truxa gets a seat with a minute left in quarter number 1. It's 12-5 Southwest. Barnett quickly down court. Now Van Pelt. Skip pass now. Bryn Lampy. Nowhere to go. Skip pass knocked away by Emerson Swanson. Lead and scramble for the basketball. It's going to go off of went off of Southwest last. It goes back to Arapahoe.
Southwest going to have to watch their spacing. They're getting into a group in there, not keeping out wide enough where you can make those passes and work that zone.
45 seconds left in the quarter. Gutierrez or Jacobson off the inbounds. Berkeley Warner has it. Man-to-man pressure. Jacobson to break the timeline on Berkeley Warner. 36 seconds left in the quarter. Emerson Swanson. Warner, skip pass now, Jacobson. And going to be called for the walking violation of the ball fake. Apparently a little bunny hop that time, goes back to Southwest.
Yeah, got to get that ball down before that pivot foot goes. And unfortunately, that's one of the deals. You deal with inexperience, they'll get there.
30 seconds left. See as Southwest plays for a final shot, up 12-5 in this one. Barnett across the timeline. Right side now to Lampy. Baseline now to Atlee Nelms. Skip pass cross court to Van Pelt. Barnett now Lampy. Barnett out front. Gallegos now baseline. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Now Lampy has it. High post, knocked away. Knocked away. Now Berkeley Warner picks it up. Runner off the glass, too strong. Rebound Van Pelt with 3 seconds. Barnett. Lead pass down court to Gallegos. Puts a shot up, but they got to count it. They won't, and that's probably...
Good call there. Good call.
Well, the official trailing, I think, says yes, but the official underneath, I think it's a good. Yeah, I don't think she got it off in time.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I think it was still in her hand the whole way.
12-5 after one. We're back to the Southwest High School gym in Bartley coming up shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Back here at Southwest High, Rich Barnett, Greg Tetley joining me for the broadcast. Our first quarter stats brought to you by McCook Clinic. Southwest up 12-5. Rough Riders led by Caitlin Barnett with 4 points. 2 for Bailey Truxa, 2 for Lampy, 2 for Van Pelt. Arapahoe led by Berkeley Warner with 3 and Sabrina Jacobson with 2. Their 2 field goals. Long 3 by Larson's on the way and good.
High arcing rainbow, nothing but net on that. Nice shot.
Sage Larson quickly. Atlee Nelms the other way. Bunny missed, and here comes Arapahoe the other way.
Both teams are missing the bunnies, and could make a big difference.
You ain't a kidding. Boy, missing some easy shots inside. Arapahoe the other way turns the ball over. Out of bounds, right sideline, and goes back to Southwest. 12-8 Arapahoe in the quarter. Or Southwest in the quarter, beg your pardon. Just underway, second quarter here from Southwest High School. Baseline Gallegos has it, looking inside. Out front out of Barnett. Looking for cutters. You got your dribble. Yes, now Peyton Trucks in for the first time. Bailey Trucks on the skip has Barnett. On the dribble, taking it. Baseline. Help defense was there. Missed the shot. Put back. Power dribbles on the way. Missed it. Drew the foul.
Gonna go line and shoot 2 on that. Good aggression. Stayed after it. Got the foul call.
That'd be the first time in a foul in a while against Arapahoe. They were racking up some fouls left and right early in that quarter. But that'll be the 5th team foul, and that's the first going to be called on Carpenter.
Got a couple of subs coming in after this first free throw for Southwest.
Barnett free throw line is on the way, missed it. She'll get one more. Annika Nelms and Kira Nelms back in the ball game, and Gallegos will sit, and also Atlee Nelms will sit as well.
You could make her walk home tonight on this one.
It might happen, Greg, if she misses it. Yeah, if this becomes a trend. 12-8, Rough Riders by 4 in the second quarter. Second free throw's on the way, too strong. Long rebound run down by Arapahoe. And here comes Arapahoe the other way. Swanson across the timeline, left to right on the offense. Larson just hit that 3 to get Arapahoe within 4. Right side now, Jacobson. Emerson Swanson finds a lane. Bounce pass, nowhere to go. Now Jacobson. Jacobson out front now. It's Larson with a right-handed dribble. Top of the circle now. Newcomer of the ball game. It's a Swanson, sorry. She's been in there before. Swanson weaves her way through. Jumpers on the way. Block shot. It's out of bounds off Arapahoe last. The block shot by Annika Nelms that time. And then went off the Warriors last. Goes back to Southwest.
It's good to see fundamentals. Keeping that arm straight up. Not reaching. Not trying to slap down on it. Anytime you start reaching or slapping down, you're going to get a foul call.
90 seconds gone in the second quarter. Not a lot of points on the board for either team. It's 12-8.
They both had their opportunities, just not getting the bunnies to go, and missed free throws are never a good thing.
Barnett across the timeline for Southwest, right to left in the offense. Peyton Truxa, skip past Bailey Truxa. Left side. Trying to go that lob inside, swing it back to Peyton Truxa. Jumper's on the way and missed it. No touch, goes back to Arapahoe.
Got to take her time, set her feet, follow through on that. She'll be fine on the next one.
Back to the 2-2-1, full court pressure. Arapahoe's done a pretty good job. Emerson Swanson backcourts. Berkeley Warner. Tip pass and recovered by Swanson. Larson has it, now Swanson. They'll swing it now to Berkeley Warner. Long three is going to be on the way and good. Berkeley Warner, that's her second three of the ball game. It's a 1-point game, 12-11.
They're hitting that outside shot, leaving them a little bit alone, and they're canning that three ball tonight.
Barnett skip past Peyton Truxa. Looking inside, bounce pass to Annika Nelms. Layups on the way, can't finish. Rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Arapahoe. Had a player in, step back into play, I guess.
Yeah, she never established herself back into play. She had 1 foot out of bounds, which made contact on that ball, so back to Southwest.
Inbounds pass by Truxa. 12-11 Southwest lead off the inbounds pass. Jumpers on the way in shorts. Long rebound goes out of bounds off of Southwest last.
Inbounders got to remember that long rebound coming off there and get a good rebounding position.
Warriors have a chance to take their first lead. Swanson in backcourt across the timeline. 5:33 left in the quarter, and we got a walk-in violation going to be called against Arapahoe.
Overall, Arapahoe's not really having too much trouble getting that ball up the court against that press, but little mistake there. See how things go.
12-11 ball game, 5.5 minutes left. Rough Riders right to left in the offense. Right side now, Peyton Truxa. Baseline, Annika Nelms. Barnett right side wing. Skip pass now to Bailey Truxa. Barnett looking, jumper, free throw line jumper's on the way, too strong. Rebound, Kara Nelms. And on the putback, like I said, the foul was on the floor, and Southwest will get it back.
That foul's going to be on Carpenter, number 12. Be her second foul.
Yep.
Team foul number 6.
It's a bonus situation next time, once again, for Southwest. Off the inbounds, Bailey Truxa off the inbounds. 12-11 ball game. Off the inbounds, Barnett, open jumper, set a wall up for jumpers on the way and good.
Nice shot there. Good inbound play.
14-11, Southwest first bucket of the quarter. 3-point lead at the 5-minute mark here in quarter number 2. Swanson has it inside Jacobson, knocked away Barnett. Truxa has it, lead pass Peyton Truxa. Lead pass to Barnett on the fly, layups on the way, missed it, drew the foul.
Going to be going to the line to shoot 2 there.
That'll be 17 fouls against the Warriors, and not for sure who they called that on.
I believe they called that on
Gutierrez
there.
Her first. Barnett back at the free throw line, 0 for 2. If she misses these 2, she is definitely thumbing it home, that's for sure. Free throw's going to be on the way, and missed another one.
A little strong on that one.
As we'll see Jacobson checking back in the lineup, and Larson will sit. 14-11 Southwest, 3-point lead. One more free throw for the seniors on the way. This one rolls in and good. 15-11 Southwest, a 4-point lead.
Almost a 1-3-1 press now. Switching it up.
Going to be a hand check against Swanson by Barnett that time, and that'll be team foul number 4 against the Rough Riders in the quarter. For Barnett, that'll be her first.
No real foul trouble either way.
Swanson across the timeline, left to right. Long three by Jacobson's going to be on the way, missed it. Tipped around, recovered by Nelms. Karen Nelms the other way, and a 3-on-1 bounce pass to Annika Nelms, and nice job by Arapahoe getting back in the play.
Great defense by Arapahoe, getting back, breaking up that bounce pass. Good idea on the pass, just good defense that time.
Off the inbounds pass, Truxa. Off the inbounds pass. Baseline, Barnett. They find Truxa again. Go back to Barnett, low block. Skip pass now to Truxa. Bailey Truxa has it right side. Skip pass now. Nelms jumpers on the way and good. Nice ball movement that time by the Rough Riders.
Got that ball moving, keep the defense on the toes.
Berkeley Warner the other way, and it'll be going to be a hold against Southwest.
I think it's going to be on Arapahoe.
Or Arapahoe, really? Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be on number 12. She wrapped her arms back and was holding the defender from getting out on the play. Be her third personal foul.
So we'll shoot free throws because it's not a player control foul, so I don't.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, what was it? Oh, it's a player
team control.
Gotcha. Okay.
Team control foul.
Okay.
Yep.
So Carpenter, that's number 3 on her. She'll set 17-11. At the 4:21 mark left in quarter number 2. Lampy has the left side. 6-point Rough Rider lead. Out front now, it's Truxton looking right side. Barnett out front. Coach Blackmore again for Arapahoe's got to be ecstatic. He's got his team trailing by just 6 in the quarter. Truxton has the left side. Lampy has it. Now Barnett. Looking. Now Lampy.
Good movement with the ball. Just got to keep it going.
Kieran Nelms put the ball down. Got a pocket picks. Berkeley Warner the other way. On the run. Jumper up. Missed. Drew the foul. Lampy getting back. Picks up her first. I think that's her first.
I believe it is.
And that'll be team foul number 4 against Southwest in the half. We'll see Berkeley Warner at the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
That's actually a second foul on her.
Missed the first one, darn it. First free throws for the Warriors right here. 3:46 left. Warner missed the first. She'll get one more. On her sister station, Kicks 96.1. Holdridge and McCook tipping it off here. Should be underway here. Mark Searcy, Bob Golke have the call of that one up at the high school gym. The Kearney Catholic Stars in town. Missed both free throws. Long rebound, Barnett. Keeps her dribble. Here we go the other way. Barnett across the timeline, sets up the half-court set. Truxton has it right side, top of the circle down to Lampy. Left side, Barnett. Baseline out of Truxton. Open jumper. 17-footer is going to be on the way. Missed it. Backside rebound. Kieran Elms. Jacobson fought her that time. And here comes Arapahoe the other way.
Just not hitting some easy shots.
Warriors try to run. Swanson. Free throw line. Jacobson now. Strand back in the ball game. Yeah, going to be, yep. Oh, boy. I thought
she got the extra step on that one, but might have been a little help on that.
I thought Annika Nelms hand checked her out front. I saw that as well, and the whistle didn't go that way. Went to a walk instead. 17-11, Southwest with the basketball and with the lead. 3:14 in quarter number 2. Lampy picked up her dribble and threw the ball out of bounds.
Looks like Mackenzie Ewald will check in for Arapahoe on this one.
Yep, newcomer, and Coach Blackmore wants to call a timeout. I think it's going to be a 30. We're back at 30 next on 103.9 The Hawk. Back here at Southwest High, Rich Barnett, Greg Tetley joining me for the broadcast. This one, 17-11. Boy, the scoring's really tapered off in the second quarter, hasn't it?
It has. It's just gotten as cold as it is outside shooting the ball tonight. That's saying something.
17-11. Arapahoe off the timeout from Coach Blackmore. Will get the basketball. Left or right on the offense. Swanson across the timeline, left to right. Berkeley Warner, Swanson top of the circle. Tip pass by Lampy, controlled by Barnett. Got a 2-on-1 the other way. Barnett dishes off to Lampy. Up and going to be fouled in the play. Going to be against Berkeley Warner. And that'll be number 2 on her.
Good hustle by her to get back on that. Good look on the pass. Got down the court.
Lampy at the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Her first time at the free throw line.
Southwest will be shooting 2 the rest of this quarter.
Free throw is going to be on the way and in and out. Boy, the free throws are, both teams are stinking it up tonight, aren't they?
They are. You know, when you start talking, what, 1 for 5 now, 1 for 6?
1 for 5, yep.
Man.
Lampy on the second free throws. This one's going to be short. Recovered by Strand. Lampy with a steal. Lead pass aside to Nelms. Got a knocked out of bounds by Arapahoe, and the Rough Riders will get it right back.
A good hustle there. Got back on that ball. Got it back. Now they got to convert.
17-11 off the inbound truck sub. Out front, Lampy. Barnett, jumper, right side wing. It's going to be short. Rebound, Lampy, high for the rebound. And Strand right there in the defensive boards for Arapahoe.
just coming up a little short on her shot tonight early on.
Swanson has the left side, top of the circle, now to Berkeley Warner.
She thought about the three there again for a second.
Lampy stepped in, nice job of the defensive play. Barnett the other way, left side. Drives, left hand off the glass, shot it short. And here comes
steal.
And a steal by Nelms. Lampy to the way, Lamps on the way, and good.
Good job on D getting back, getting the steal, making 2 out of that.
2:12 left, 8-point game, 19-11. Looking inside, out front now it's Berkeley Warner. Emerson Swanson, high post Jacobson. Jacobson would have turned around. She had nobody in front of her, but didn't look at the basket. Strand has it. Out front now to Swanson. Got Mackenzie Ewald playing that low high post air ball that time by Strand, and recovered by Annika Nelms.
I think she got that tipped a little bit.
Was there a
shot.
tip? Okay.
Yep.
Lampy to the way, now Barnett, left side. Lampy top of the circle. Right side now it's Trexion. Have a moving screen inside. Yep. I think that time he caught Annika Nelms in the moving screen. And then we'll go back to Arapahoe.
That'll be a team control foul. That'll put the ball in bounds. That's the 5th, I believe, on Southwest.
Annika Nelms picks up her first. Southwest back to the 2-2-1 full court pressure. Swanson backcourt. Berkeley Warner. Now Jacobson has it. Where's basketball to Warner, far side, 90 seconds left in the half, 19-11 Southwest. Swanson on the move, baseline Strand. Long three, Jacobson. Was that tipped?
It was, partial block.
Okay, and here comes Southwest that time. With 1:15 left in the half. Right to left in the offense. Baseline now to Truxa. Whip pass inside. Broken up. Here comes Arapahoe the other way. Warner on the move, blocked out of bounds. We'll go back to Arapahoe underneath.
Got to get that ball up in the air on that inside pass on there on the offense for Southwest. Too low, it's giving defense a chance to tip that out of the way. Get it up higher, get her arms up there, use that height to their advantage.
Naomi Gutierrez will check back in. 20-11 Southwest, a minute left exactly in the first half. Inbounds pass Swanson, too high of a pass. Out of bounds, and we'll go back to Southwest. Kiana Martin, the senior, will check in for the first time, and it will be Annika Nelms setting out.
Down to just under a minute to go, second quarter.
Cambridge had a rough time last night. Maybe it's just in the air tonight. Thinking about Christmas vacation, when Coast came down and beat Cambridge on their home court last night.
I'll tell you, there were a couple of pretty good teams there last night. Coast had really stepped up in those.
As Warner picks the pocket of Barnett, and now it's Arapahoe having some issues. Swanson and now Warner. We're going to have timeout. Coach Blackmore saw a turnover maybe coming. Calls the timeout. 42 seconds left. Quick timeout. We're back to Southwest High School shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Back here to Southwest, timeout taken by head coach Preston Blackmore. It was a saved possession with 42 seconds left, a 9-point Southwest lead. Not a lot of scoring by either team. In fact, 2, 4, 6, advantage Southwest 7-6 in the quarter, Greg. That's it.
That's cold shooting on the night because they've had some real bunnies that should have dropped, and both ways, just a little cold on their shooting.
Update my scoreboard here on their camera. Sorry about that. 37 seconds left. Swanson has the top of the circle. Now to Berkeley Warner, right side. They'll swing out at Jacobson baseline. Martin got her on the way up. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Well, they've been shooting free throws. That's probably a great foul.
Exactly right. Just make improve at the free throw line, huh? Jacobson to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Arapahoe is 0 for 2 for the line in the quarter. 20-11 ball game. Free throw's going to be on the way, missed. It continues, Greg.
One free throw out of, 10 attempts between the two teams combined?
27 seconds left. Jacobson gets one more. Free throw's going to be on the way, and this one rolls in. 27 seconds left in the half. Trucks the baseline. Whip pass inside.
Nice look.
on Karen Elms on the lob inside. It's a 10-point game, 22-12.
Got the pass up in the air that time, kept her arms up in the air, didn't bring it down. Nice job.
Chance for Arapahoe to play for a final shot. Berkeley Warner, Emma Strand baseline. Emerson Swanson with 4. Strand, 3 seconds, block shot. Barnett comes up with it, and that's your half right there, 22-12, Southwest. We'll talk about it, Greg and I. Some stats for you coming up shortly. 103.9 The Hawk. Richard Greg back here at Southwest High. Greg, played a long string of commercials there. I had the cake raffle. I have 12 tickets, and I had not one of them matched. Can you believe it?
Well, at least, it's like your counterpart said over here. We know it wasn't rigged this time.
Oh, golly. Come on. Jeez. 22-12, Arapahoe lead, or Southwest leads Arapahoe with a half for score update brought to you by McCook Clinic. A sloppy first half. Just too many turnovers, missed free throws. Field goal percentages are just not very good at all. Southwest led in scoring by Kaylin Barnett with 7 points. Bryn Lampy with 4. Bailey Truxton with 2. 4 for Kieran Elms, 2 for Allison Van Pelt. Southwest 1 of 6 at the line. Arapahoe is 1 of 4 at the line and led by Berkeley Warner with 6 points, 3 for Jacobson and 3 for Larson. Can it get any better second half? Because, boy, the shooting has not been good at all.
It hasn't, and you look at a combined 2 for 10 from the free throw line. Combined team shooting less than 20 or right at 20% from the free throw line. That just tells you how cold the shooting is tonight, because I'm guessing that the percentages on both teams aren't much over 25 to 30% tonight from the field. Arapahoe's got a couple more threes to keep them in the game a little tighter. Southwest done a good job with their press, getting some turnovers, some easy fast break buckets, and they need to continue to do that, and they need to get that ball inside more, keep their spacing this second half, and work that ball inside where that height advantage is. And I think they could extend this lead if they just work that ball in a little bit more.
Coach Blackmore, Coach Watson got to be ecstatic. They're down by 10 at the half. They've took some what am I trying to say? They've taken some big time hits as far as in their games this year, and especially last night getting beat by 25 plus against Wilcox Road. They're within 10 at the half. They're in it.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where if you're not careful, teams can sneak up on you. And Southwest, given the first half, they seem to be handling the pressure very well. They're doing a good job working that ball around. They're just not getting the bunnies to drop. If they start getting some of those close shots to drop, they can open up a pretty good lead. But give credit to Arapahoe, playing a great first half, defensive-wise, breaking the press, getting some easy buckets, and doing what they need to do to come back and play a tight ball game here and try to get the W.
Take a break. Back with the second half shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Rich Barnett, Greg Tetley back here at Southwest High on a Friday night. One more night, a couple of more nights of basketball games, Greg. I think Monday, Tuesday, and then that moratorium kind of kicks in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And there's some early holiday tournaments going on here, pre-holiday, I should say. I believe Maxwell's got their booster tournament going on, a couple others in the area. But after Christmas, after that moratorium, that's when the tournaments start up. A lot of teams playing holiday tournaments right after the break. I know Arapahoe hosts one, and they'll be busy with that, and that's a good thing. That gets those younger teams some more experience, play some different teams, keeps them sharp over that break.
Southwest, their lineup will stay the same. The original starting five: Bryn Lampy, Kaylin Barnett, also Bailey Truxton, Annika Elms, and Kieran Elms. And it looks like same for Arapahoe: Berkeley Warner, Emerson Swanson, Sabrina Jacobson, Naomi Gutierrez, and also in there with Candace Carpenter. Southwest will get the basketball first, and here we go left, right on the offense, 22-12. Southwest their biggest lead right before the end of the half. Back to the zone for Arapahoe. Lampy has the top of the circle. Right side now, it strikes a baseline. Baseline jumper is going to be on the way. Missed a long rebound. Arapahoe, Berkeley Warner. Trying to beat him down court. Pull-up jumper for three. Is going to be on the way, in and out. And recovered by Annika Nelms.
In and out, good shot. Thought that was going to go down on that one.
Here comes Southwest the other way as Truxa right side. Three is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rack side rebound. Stolen away by Berkeley Warren to the backside. And here comes Arapahoe.
Cold shooting continues to start this third quarter.
You ain't a kidding. Inside, good look. Block shot on the way up by Kieran Elms. And here comes Southwest the other way.
Might have got away with one there.
22-12 ball game. Lampy has it swinging down the Barnett far side. Lampy has the top of the circle. Now it's Truxton. Now Lampy. High post now to Kieran Elms. Steps in. Jumper's going to be on the way and good. 24-12 on the Nelms jumper.
Good job of turning, setting the feet. Nice follow through on that.
Biggest lead for the Rough Riders at 12 points in this one. Nelms now with 6 points in the game. Berkeley Warner has it right side. Looking to go baseline. Runners on the way. Misses short. Tipped around. Recovered. Putbacks on the way. Block shot again and recovered by Annika Nelms for Southwest. Stops, no numbers, and here we go with the Bryn Lampy controlling the basketball. 24-12 Rough Riders. They find Annika Nelms low block. Jumper is going to be off the mark. Rebound. Kieran Elms put back. Missed it. Block shot on the play, and here comes Arapahoe the other way.
Good job inside again. Just missing the bunnies.
Berkeley Warner the other way. 6-16. Almost 2 minutes gone in third quarter. 24-12 Arapahoe. Jacobson jumper inside. Missed it. Followed her own shot. Kept it alive. Lampy comes out with it. And here comes Southwest the other way. Quickly up court down to Barnett. Now Lampy. Right side Truxa. Lampy has the top of the circle. Barnett open. Jumper. 15-footer is going to be on the way. Shot another short one. And here comes Emerson Swanson. Swanson dumps it up. Berkeley Warner from the parking lot on the three. Missed it. Long rebound, and Southwest will let it go. That was a deep three.
That was NBA plus on that one.
5:44 left. 24-12. Score update brought to you by MMB Bank.
Once again, both teams come out cold this second half. Haven't seen much improvement.
Lampy across the timeline. Truxa has it right side. Out front now, Lampy against the zone. Swing pass now. It's left side. It's Barnett. And again, it's a 2-3 Arapahoe zone. Lampy has it up top. They post on the low block. Nelms little jump hooks. She shot it short. Rebound. Loose ball picked up by Jacobson. Nearly threw the ball away. Loose ball picked up by Arapahoe. And the foul in midcourt against Annika Nelms did not. Ooh, they call it a 10-second violation. Didn't get over in 10. Now the official's going to talk about it. I think he had 10, but the official had did he have a foul?
Actually, I think the guy on the bottom there had the ball just going out of bounds. The up official had a blocking call on Southwest.
Okay, yeah. I thought that was a block because Nelms was nowhere close to getting in front at midcourt, and she will pick up the personal. Yeah,
that's a good job on this officiating crew, talking it over, getting the call right, and I do think that was the right call in that situation.
Annika Nelms, her first team foul against Southwest in the third quarter, 24-12. Nobody scored yet here in the third. Swanson has it baseline now. Jacobson. Carpenter out front. Emerson Swanson. Now it's Berkeley Warner. Far side and run their half court against the Southwest 2-3. Jacobson. And they're going to be a hold inside. One thing Southwest is those two freshmen post have got to start playing defense inside because they're letting Jacobson roam the inside at will.
Yeah, they're letting her do whatever she wants in there. They've got to body up on her, keep her out of that lane. Keep her up, pushed out where she can't get that easy two in there.
Annika Nelms will pick up her third. She'll set. We'll see Atlee Nelms check it back in the ballgame. And bounce pass. Gutierrez. Jump shot by Carpenter's on the way. Missed it. Followed her own shot. Putback's on the way and good.
Got to box out.
Carpenter's first bucket. It's 24-14. And scramble going out of bounds. Goes off of Arapahoe.
Sloppy play to start. Nobody seems to be able to hang on to the ball and control it.
Under the 5-minute mark, inbounds pass by Truxa. Finds Barnett baseline, stepped through against traffic, and drew the foul. Two-shot foul for Kaylin Barnett. But again, if you can't make free throws, why not just put them at the foul line?
Yeah, at some point here, the free throws are going to start dropping. Just too good of shooters there to continue to miss those.
Gutierrez, her second team foul. As Barnett at the free throw line, maybe that change of baskets will do her good. Rolls in. 2 of 5 from the line.
I think she felt how cold it was at halftime and decided she better start making them.
Gee, many Christmas. 25-14. Rough Riders, 26-14 on the 2 free throws.
That was a good shot at the foul line that time. Got those 2 to drop.
Here comes Arapahoe the other way. Emerson Swanson right to left in the offense against the 1-2-2 zone. Berkeley Warner has it out front now. Swanson approaching the halfway point. Quarter number 3 here from Bartley, Nebraska. Swanson free throw line. Warner has it. Top of the circle. Swanson got a good look at a 3. It's going to be short. Long rebound goes out of bounds and back to Southwest. We'll see Asia Gallegos checking back in the ball game, and Karen Elms will sit. 26-14 Rough Riders in the third.
A little better job that time keeping her out of the lane and getting that post away from the middle.
Barnett has it up top now. Lampe on right side of Truxa. Lampe top of the circle. Swinging now baseline. Barnett jumper inside block shot. Got her own putback. Trying to maneuver. Jumper's going to be off the glass and good.
Good job. Good strong putback.
28-14. Leads back to 14 at the halfway point, quarter number 3. Gutierrez, a nice shot. Atlee Nelm says she did get a little bit of contact that time going over the back of Gutierrez. That low block, and for Atlee Nelm, that'll be her first.
A couple of subs coming in for Arapahoe here on the break.
Strand and also Larson going to check back in for head coach Preston Blackmore. And Swanson will sit, and also it'll be Carpenter setting as well. 3:54 left, third quarter. Inbounds past Jacobson. Looking for blue shirts. Still looking. Baseline corner. It's Larson. Larson right-handed dribble up top of the circle. Now it's Berkeley Warner. On a wing left side, Jacobson against the 1-2-2 zone. 14-point Southwest lead. 3:44 in the quarter. Right side now it's Larson. Bluffed into 3. Now Warner as Arapahoe taking their time in the half court.
Leaving that middle open for Arapahoe there. They've got an easy pass inside.
Jacobson, 3 ball is going to be on the way. Missed it. Long rebound. Barnett comes out with it. Look up and got a pass tipped away by Larson. And here comes Lampe the other way. Trucks it wide open. Atlee Nelms on the way. Missed it. Rebound. Gallegos put back, fouled from behind. Going to be called against Arapahoe.
I believe that's going to go on number 10 for Arapahoe. Jacobson.
Asia Gallegos at the free throw line shooting 2 shots. If she shoots like her mom did back in the day, look out.
That'll be Jacobson's 3rd foul.
She won't even look at me after that comment. Free throw and shooting like mom. She missed the first one. We'll see Allison Van Pelt checking back in. Bryn Lampe will sit.
Gutierrez sets for Arapahoe.
3:17 in the quarter. 14 points. Rough Rider lead. Second free throw is going to be on the way, in and out. Van Pelt hung around just about, kind of made them change the pass that time. And here comes Arapahoe across the timeline. Set their half court. Jacobson now left side. Now it's Berkeley Warner. I think Warner is set out once. I think she's played the entire game, which she has to. Inbound, they find the high post, jumper off the glass and good. And once again, Southwest at that high post, Greg, are not covering that thing up at all.
No, they're leaving that middle wide open. They got to close that zone down. Keep that middle tight.
Carpenter, her second field goal is 28-16. Barnett top of the circle. Van Pelt, Nelms on the jumper. And good. I thought that thing was going to be too hard, but it rolled in. It's 30-16.
Well, there we go. They're working that ball inside, getting that easy shot, and increasing that lead.
2.5 minutes left. Southwest or Arapahoe back in the half court. Knocked out of bounds by Gallegos, and it'll be Arapahoe basketball. Swanson didn't sit for very long. She'll check back in Sage Larson. And it's going to be timeout. Coach Preston Blackmore is going to burn a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute next on 103.9 The Hawk. Richard Gregg back here at Southwest High, 30-16. Boy, Coach Blackmore is burning those timeouts. He's got 2 left, Greg. He's got to kind of keep in his hip pocket a little bit.
Yeah, he's got 2 fulls to get him through here for another 2:30 of this one in the whole fourth quarter. So we'll see how that goes for him here in the stretch.
Inbounds pass by Jacobson for Arapahoe. Inside Berkeley Warner. Again, that post is wide open. Tip pass. Here comes Adeline Elms. And going to be called.
She's going to get it.
Looking for an outlet. Just don't panic. Shin the ball and keep it and wait for a guard to come and help.
Yeah, they had Gutierrez wide open down the court if they'd looked up and seen her.
Sorry, folks. I forgot to move the camera at all that time. Missed it. Berkeley Warner has it now. Emerson Swanson, 30-16. Berkeley Warner takes it right side. Top of the circle, another Swanson. Bounce pass now to Jacobson. Good first move baseline. Good help defense by Nelms. Jumpers off the glass. Missed it. Rebounded by Barnett for Southwest. Jacobson hanging around. Got a jump ball.
Looks like it's going to stay with Arapahoe.
30-16. 14-point game. 2-minute mark. 2-3 Southwest zone on this Arapahoe possession. Jacobson. Tip pass by Truxton. Here comes Gallegos. Lead pass to Van Pelt. Out front now to Barnett with 1:54 left. Now Truxton has it. Barnett top of the circle. Van Pelt now Barnett top of the circle with 1:48 left. Against this zone. And a pass tipped. Picked up by Swanson. Barnett back. And got a foul on the play. It'll be Swanson to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Good hustle getting back. Got to go to the ball. A lot of standing going on right now. Not moving to the ball, moving our feet, getting to the pass.
Emerson Swanson to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. The senior has not scored yet tonight.
That's unusual. She's usually a pretty good shooter on the night.
I don't think she's taken many shots. To be honest, I can't remember a lot of shots. And she hits the first free throw. She'll get 1 more. Arapahoe now 2 of 5 at the free throw line.
I think she put up a couple of threes early that didn't go down. Maybe shook her confidence a little.
30-17. Swanson free throw line's on the way and good.
Good free throws there. Nice form.
It's a 12-point game. It's still anybody's ball game with 1:35 left, third quarter. Truxa has it. Van Pelt now swinging right side Barnett. Truxa. Van Pelt, high post Nelms. Kicked. Loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball. And the possession arrow goes back to Southwest.
Got to do a better job to take care of the ball. Getting sloppy with it.
Inbounds pass by Truxa. Sideline pass. Barnett out front with 1:23 left. Truxa baseline. Corner. 3 balls on the way. Missed it. Hit the iron. Took a big bounce and hit the standard and goes back to Arapahoe.
Gals on the perimeter need to step up. There's some dribble room there to take a short 15, 16-foot jump shot.
Chance for the Warriors to cut it to 10 or even below 10 on this possession right here. Baseline Warner. Out front now it's Emma Strand back in the ball game. Carpenter. Skip past Berkeley Warner. Jumper's going to be on the way. Missed it. Backside rebound Gallegos.
Good box out.
And here comes Southwest with 59 seconds left. Van Pelt has it. Truxa. Barnett baseline. Jumper's going to be on the way and good. Nice little baseline runner that time.
Good move. Good step around her. Made the shot.
32-18. I'm dropping the ball on my camera scoreboard here. Sorry, folks. 32-18. Jumper up baseline is going to be missed. Rebound tip. I tell you, Arapahoe is getting position inside the paint, Greg. They're getting offensive rebounds as well.
We're getting out-hustled. Southwest is just really getting out-hustled on the boards. Arapahoe's doing a good job getting position inside, boxing out well. They're doing a heck of a job on the offensive boards. 5th
team foul against Rough Riders, the first against Van Pelt. Kiana Martin back in the ball game. Jacobson, 3-ball baseline is going to be on the way. Missed. Van Pelt on the rebound. 32-18 Rough Riders with 24 seconds left. Truxa has it. Skip pass. Now Barnett. Right side jumper is going to be on the way and good.
Looks like she's found her shooting touch in this third quarter. Knocked down a couple of good 14, 15 mid-range jumpers.
34-18. M&B Bank scoreboard. 8 seconds left. South as Arapahoe can play for a final shot.
I believe they got the biggest lead of the game so far, 16 points.
Exactly right. 16 is, I think 14 was the previous one. 7 seconds left. Inbounds pass Berkeley Warner. Skip past the Strand. They try to find Jacobson. Maneuvers and shines. Jumper might got partially tipped. Rebound with 2 with 1. Emma Strand counts as it goes, and it does.
Yep. Got it in before the buzzer.
34-20. Southwest by 14. We're back with the fourth quarter coming up here shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Rich Barnett, Greg Tedley back here at Southwest High, 34-20 Rough Riders. Lead it, they outscored Arapahoe in the quarter 12-8. Our score updates and our stats brought to you by McCook Clinic. Kaylin Barnett leads the Rough Riders, 15 points. 4 for Lampy, 2 for Truxent, 2 for Atlee Elms, 6 for Kieran Elms. Southwest 2 of 8 for the line. Leading scores, 6 points for Warner, 4 for Carpenter, 3 for Jacobson, 3 for Larson. And Arapahoe, 2 of 6 from the line. So free throw shooting, Greg, has not improved at all.
No, it hasn't, especially for Southwest.
34-20 score. Jacobson baseline jumper is going to be on the way and good.
Three-pointer.
A 3-ball to boot. She has had a number of good looks. Just hasn't been able to knock him down in this quarter. Trucks it the other way now, Gallegos. It's now Van Pelt. It's, Arapahoe a little life here, drawn within 11. Skip past Barnett. Trying to drive baseline. Good steal that time by Kiana Martin. Allowed Barnett to go through that time.
Great block out down there underneath. Allowed the drive to go to the bucket.
36-23 in a 13-point game. Berkeley Warner out front. Emerson Swanson. And once again, Arapahoe in their half court.
We're still leaving that free throw line open.
Oh, without a doubt. It's like the wings or whoever got to cover that up a little bit more. Inside, Gutierrez. And we got a foul inside as Barnett and Carpenter got tangled up a little bit. And for Barnett, is that number 3?
That's her third.
It is. Number 3 on her.
And it looks like we got wholesale substitutions for Southwest here.
Got a hockey line change here, Greg, a little bit.
Goes right along with my other pastime.
There you go. Annika Nelms, Kieran Elms, Bryn Lampy, Peyton Trucks all check in. And bounce past Swanson. Baseline Jacobson. Swanson left side. On the move. Inside. Could be a hold against Southwest on the inside. Not for sure who they're going to call it on.
I believe they've got 31 for that one.
That would be...
that'd be her fourth.
Annika Nelms, that would be number 4 in her. And it's free throw. It's 7-2. Fouls and back into the free throw line once again for Arapahoe is Candace Carpenter.
She was in there trying to body up with the middle and keep the post out, and got called for a little bit of a hold under there.
Free throw is going to be on the way and good. She'll get the bonus. 36-24. We're just early here, fourth quarter.
Back to a 12-point lead.
Second free throw is going to be on the way and missed it. Rebounded by Kieran Elms for Southwest. Rough Riders again was 16 a little bit ago. It's down to 12. Across the timeline, Peyton Truxa has it. It's going to be called for the walking violation.
Got to moving too quick. Didn't get the ball down in time. We'll see how long Southwest goes with some of the starters taking a breather here.
I was going to say probably not very long, I wouldn't think. Swanson has it far side. Across the timeline, 36-24. Rough Riders in this one. Berkeley Warner has it out front. Skip pass now, Jacobson. Jacobson now Berkeley Warner. Oh, trying to split the defense right down between the two guards that time. Runners on the wing, good.
Got the roll, dropped it.
36-26 on the first bucket by Warner in a long, long time. Since the first half, 8 points for her. Jumper's going to be on the way, missed. It tipped out of bounds off of Southwest last. And goes back to Arapahoe.
Comes Barnett back into the game for Southwest. Van Pelt's going to sit.
Yep, Allison will sit. 10-point game, Greg, and it's plenty of time. We just played 2 minutes and that's it.
Yep, and another sub coming back in.
Atlee Nelms will check in for Gallegos.
I think Arapahoe snuck one in on us. It looks like Gutierrez went to the bench on that.
Last dead ball.
Yeah.
Warriors can cut it single digits right here. Jacobson baseline out front, now to Strand. Swing pass to Emerson Swanson. Berkeley Warner jumper left side is going to be on the way. A 3 ball is good.
3 ball from the side.
Arapahoe's
hit several of those tonight.
5 in the quarter. It's a 7-point game now. 36-29. Lampy in backcourt. And tipped, recovered by the Warriors.
Dribbled into the trap on that corner. You can't do that and use that half court.
5:25 left, 36-29. Lead's gone from 16 down to 7, just like that. Swanson has the top of the circle. Right side of Strand. Gutierrez kind of took one on the nose that time. She recovers. And it's tipped out of bounds off of Atlee Nelms. Last, it goes back to Arapahoe. Van Pelt will check back in. Gallegos, nope, she was up, but she will not check back in. 36-29 off the inbounds. Jacobson for Arapahoe. 36-29 ball game in the fourth. Tipped out front, Berkeley Warner. Swanson, baseline, Emma Strand. Skip pass now to Berkeley Warner. Far side now, it's Jacobson. Tip pass by Van Pelt. Had it, grabbed it. Now here's Barnett the other way. 36-29, under 5 minutes left in this one. Van Pelt has it out front, pressured. Baseline now to Barnett, out front now to Lampy. Lampy looking baseline and a foul and a push against Berkeley Warner out front. Arapahoe's got fouls to waste, Greg, so that's really not, but that for Warner, that's her third.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point there. They want to get a couple of these in case they have to foul going down to the 2-minute mark or so and put them to the line.
36-29 at Southwest, 4:40 left in the fourth. Inbounds pass by Lampy. Barnett off the inbounds pass. Lampy has it out front. Bounce pass Barnett, out front Lampy. Van Pelt, baseline to Barnett. Van Pelt, jumper's going to be on the way, missed and drew the foul. Allison Van Pelt to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul.
Good job of working that ball around, keeping it moving, keeping the defense guessing where it was going.
So that was the first foul called against Hayden Gary, who's in the ball game for the first time. Van Pelt to the free throw line for the first time, and Southwest 2 of 8, and now 3 of 9 at the line. 36-28.
This game could come down to that free throw line.
Second free throw is going to be on the way and missed. Arapahoe with the defensive board. Emma Strand the other way, and now it's Emerson Swanson. 8-point games. Southwest 36-27. First to 2 here on 103.9 The Hawk. Swanson inside, bounce pass. Nice catch against traffic. Jumpers on the way and missed that time by Carpenter. Picked up by Kira Nelms for the Rough Riders. Lampy weaves away through traffic. Stops. Skip past Barnett. Now Van Pelt. Looks like Southwest. They want to get a high percentage shot. Going to milk this thing a little bit.
Yep.
I would think.
I would think so too. Working inside, try to get that ball in.
Lob inside and it's out of bounds off Southwest last.
Right idea, just didn't control the pass.
37-29. 3:48 left.
Looks like we have a question on the scorer's table here.
Possession arrow or what? I'm not for sure. Well, it wasn't a jump ball, was it?
No.
I don't think it was a jump ball, no. Just shade past 7 o'clock hour. KI, or 103.9 The Hawk. Got to get my station straight here. 103.9 The Hawk, KQHK McCook. On our Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. 37-29 Southwest by 8 with 3:41 left in the fourth. Jacobson, Emerson Swanson. Southwest at a 16-point lead. third quarter, and it's been down to 7. It's at 8 right now. Jacobson, top of the circle, 3 is going to be on the way and missed. Rebound long to Atlee Nelms. Lampy the other way, trying to drive that sideline of blocking fouls, and boy, it looked like Arapahoe had a blocked out, but they're going to call Swanson with the block, and Lampy to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
No, it's going to be out of bounds, Rich. We're only on our fifth foul there. Fifth foul, excuse me.
Yep, you're right. I'm looking to the wrong side, so that's be fifth team foul. That's the third called against Emerson Swanson.
Gutierrez is back in the game for Arapahoe, and Carpenter's setting out now.
Off the inbounds, Van Pelt now. It's Kieran Elm's left side. Top of the circle now to Lampy. Barnett right side. Thought about it. Takes, will swing and get an easier shot. The lob backside was too soft that time. And here comes Arapahoe off the turnover. Swanson the other way with Berkeley Warner. Jumper's going to be on the way. Actually partially blocked in a loose ball at Gutierrez, and up for the shot. Missed it, but drew the foul.
They can get it on either one here, but it looks like they're going to give it to Lampy on that one.
That'll be her third. Timeout, I think.
Yep, timeout, Southwest, full timeout.
We're back to Southwest High in 1 minute on 103.9 The Hawk. Rich and Greg back here at Southwest. 3:03. Greg 37-29. Big free throws for Gutierrez right here. A 1-and-1, I think, isn't it? Or is it 2 shots?
No, 2 shots.
It is a 2-shot foul. Free throw is going to be on the way and missed it strong. She'll get one more. Let's see. 3 of 9 for the Warriors at the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, you convert those, we got a 2-point ball game.
Free throws on the way and good. 1 of 2.
Cut it to 7.
37-30, and the Riders throw the ball away. And here comes Arapahoe the other way with Berkeley Warner. 2:54 and a lot of time left. A lot of time. Swanson picked away by Van Pelt. Lampy the other way. Going to try to take it coast to coast, and the block's going to be called on Jacobson going back that time. No, Gutierrez, beg your pardon, had it right the first time. Her third. And 16 fouls. So one more, Greg puts him in the bonus.
Yep. Which isn't a big thing for them right now, because if you want to, you can foul, get them to the line, try to make up that 7-point deficit.
2:45 left, inbounds pass Lampy. Looking for Barnett, baseline. Maneuver inside out front now to Van Pelt. Skip pass now to Lampy. Van Pelt, Lampy baseline, Barnett. Baseline runner, and going to be a blocking call against Gutierrez. Gutierrez is trying to get there and pick up an offensive foul. It was awfully darn close there, Greg. Going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Southwest.
Yeah, I think they made the right call there. She got the block before she got it up out of her hand on the shot. So we'll go to the line for a 1-and-1, and was hoping for the 3-point play there, I'm sure.
Free throw by Barnett's going to be on the way and good. She might not have to walk home now. Making her last 3.
These free throws down the stretch are going to be huge for Southwest if they want to maintain this lead.
38-30 with 2:34 left in the fourth quarter. Second free throw's on the way and good as well. Score update brought to you by M&B Bank. On the 2 free throws, Arapahoe the other way. Boy, for Southwest, you do not want to commit fouls right now against Arapahoe, and that foul is going to be called against Lampy, and that's number 3 on her, number 4, I think, on her.
That's the 4th on her. The last thing you want to do right now if you're Southwest is stop that clock, put them to the line.
It'll be Jacobson at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Free throw. Jacobson, the front of a 1-and-1, is going to be on the way and rolls in. 39-31.
Peyton Truscott comes back into the game for Southwest.
Lampy will sit with the 4 fouls. Boys game coming up after we're done. The second meeting between the Warriors and the Rough Riders. It was Arapahoe winning the first game in the first round of the Cattle Trail. It was a tight game. Missed a second free throw, and Karen Elms on the defensive board. And nearly threw the ball away. Peyton Truscott the other way. Going to be called for a walking violation. And the boys Southwest just kicking themselves right now with these turnovers.
Yeah, last thing you want to do right now is turn that possession over where you get an 8-point lead. You want to hang on to it, work the ball around, make Arapahoe do something on defense.
39-31 with 2:19 left. Swanson has it for the Warriors. It'll be a big win for them if they can rally in this one after taking a couple of tough losses the last week or so. Swanson has it, now Berkeley Warner.
Heck of a battle going on inside between the two posts in there.
Gutierrez and also with Natalie Nelms. Long three by Strand's no good air ball, and it's Barnett in the backside. Barnett across the time, not across the timeline. It's Van Pelt now. Barnett in the return pass. High post now to Nelms. Now Barnett with 1:45 left. If I'm her, I wait to get fouled.
Absolutely.
You're shooting free throws well. I keep the basketball until you get fouled. Good ball movement that time. Southwest. Van Pelt to the line for a 2-shot foul.
She comes up smiling on that one even after the hard foul.
That will be the 8th team foul against the Warriors. So this will be a 2-shot foul. And it's going to be the second against, or actually the 4th against Berkeley Warner.
Carpenter set to check back in here.
Van Pelt free throw line's on the way and good. She's now 2 of 3 at the line. It'll be Carpenter checking, as Greg said, checking in for Gutierrez. 40-31. Minute 36 left. Van Pelt free throw line for the bonus here. Free throw's going to be on the way and good.
Hitting the free throws when they needed to preserve this lead down the stretch.
10-point game, 41-31 with 90 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Emma Strand has it, Emerson Swanson. Strand, jumper baseline is going to be on the way, no good. Rebound high and tipped around. Can it be grabbed? Somebody, it's out of bounds off of Arapahoe last.
Arapahoe can't waste much time. They're going to have to get a quick foul here and put them in the line or get a turnover and get the ball up quick.
Inbounds past Barnett, now Trexa. Lead pass to Van Pelt. Hips it's out of bounds off of Strand. Just sloppy. And luckily got the ball back.
Just waiting for the ball instead of going to it. Got to attack it. Get to that ball.
Minute 12 left. Peyton Trexa out the inbounds pass right near the Southwest bench with minute 12 left. 10-point Southwest lead off the inbounds. Barnett. Pressure by Swanson, and Swanson will foul her up front. Yeah, if I'm her, I just keep the ball and just wait to be fouled, you know?
Yep, hold it, wait till they foul you.
Yeah.
At the most, you're going to run some time off the clock.
And this will be still a 1-and-1 situation. 4th foul against Swanson. Minute 7 left. Barnett at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw's going to be on the way and rolls in.
You know, down the stretch, they've hit, 6 in a row now, I believe, from the free throw line?
Yep, 6 for 6. 6, 8, 10. They've missed a grand 3. 7 of 10. I'll get that calculated here shortly. Second free throw's on the way and good. 12-point game, 43-31 with coming up on 1 minute left in this fourth quarter.
Arapahoe's got to get the ball in, get the shot up quick here if they want to get back into this.
And out of bounds, a wide pass and led Jacobson out of bounds from Berkeley Warner that time. We'll go back to Southwest. 58 seconds left.
Both boys coming out to watch the end of this one in their corners.
Exactly right. Well, pregame talks with both coaches, Coach John Strand, Coach Christian Arterburn. Once again, it's Karen Nelms going to be fouled at the other end, and she'll go to the line. This will be a 2-shot foul. That's 10 team fouls now.
Yeah, both teams will be shooting 2 from here on out. 12-point lead. You got to think if she could get a couple of these down, that Southwest got to feel pretty good with the way this is going.
Free throw by Nelms on the way and in and out. She'll get one more. 43-31. Southwest has pretty much led the entire way, but boys, Arapahoe has battled tough throughout this game.
They really have. They can't hang their heads on this one. They're putting forth a heck of an effort tonight.
44-31. Warner across the timeline now to Swanson. 47 seconds left. Got to start thinking three-point shot right here. I would think you're down.
Yeah, absolutely. And
13.
If you're Southwest, last thing you want to do is foul.
Exactly right. Warner off balance shot, missed it. Rebound by Nelms. Lead pass to Van Pelt the other way. Going to take it right at Swanson. Missed the shot. And recovered by Jacobson. But tipped away from behind off of Van Pelt. And goes out of bounds back to Arapahoe.
I think at that point, if you don't have the drive to yourself, you pull it back out, run some clock off there.
Yep. Tip pass by Van Pelt. Swanson will run it down. Makes Arapahoe use a little bit more clock. 23 seconds left. Strand has it left side. Now at front, now to Berkeley Warner. Skip pass cross court Jacobson. 15 seconds left. Swanson.
Got to put it up.
Oh, they got to put some shots up. And Warner along three missed it. Strand and the putback's on the way and good. 44-33 ball game. And Barnett is going to just wait, and that's going to be your ball game right here. Final score on this one is 44-33 as Southwest will pick up their fourth win of the season. Our post game is coming up with the McCook Clinic stats coming up shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Back here to Southwest, Rich Barnett, Greg Tetley, and our post-game are here once again on 103.9. The Hawk final score on this one, 44-33. Our final stats brought to you by McCook Clinic for Southwest, leading the way. Caitlin Barnett with a game-high 21 points, 7 for Kieran Elms, 4 for Bryn Lampy, 4 for Allison Van Pelt, 2 points apiece for Atlee Elms and Bailey Truxa. The Rough Riders 9 of 18, but 7 of 10 in the fourth quarter there, Greg. That was a big difference.
That really was. They got those free throws to drop in that quarter. 70% in that fourth quarter made a big difference on that final outcome.
Needed that in a big way. Arapahoe hung tough in this one. They were led scoring by Berkeley Warner with 11 points, 7 for Sabrina Jacobson, 5 for Candace Carpenter, 2 for Emerson Swanson, 1 for Gutierrez, and 2 for Strand off the bench. Yeah, I got everybody here. 1 for Gutierrez, yes. That's it. You're scoring 5 of 11 for Arapahoe in this one. So Southwest, it was a sloppy game. Just free throws weren't, field goal percentage weren't very good. I don't know if you're ready for Christmas vacation, semester test this week getting over. I'm not for sure if that had anything to play with. It might have. You never know.
Well, you think about it, you know, you've played 4 or 5 games now. You'd think you'd have those jitters worked out, and you'd have some things figured out. But give Arapahoe credit. They came out scrappy tonight, put the press on, got some turnovers. Just couldn't get the shots to fall when they need it, but you got to give them credit. They put forth a great effort tonight and made a ball game of it.
Are you ready for one more?
Absolutely.
All right. So Greg and I will take a break. Back with our pregame. We'll talk both coaches. More of this hot games of the week with Southwest and also with Arapahoe coming up here shortly on 103.9 The Hawk.